Hello everyone, today we are going to take a detailed look at this LEGO Batman set, Batman with the Batmobile vs Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. This set contains 435 pieces and viewed at $100 million and is based on the Batman the Animated Series. We kick off with a detailed look at the Batmobile itself. It's actually looking really good and represent the shape of the Batmobile from the animated series very well. You can see all the details here. I love how they recreate the front grille and also the length of the car, and you can see all the details at the back, which a very interesting technique to create a very good looking tail. And here is the engine thruster with a flame, which is an action feature which I'm gonna show you a little bit later. And the way they create the side air intake is also very well done. I love the fact that they include the stand here with a sticker sheet showing the spec and the stand. I think it's the second time making an appearance. It's very similar to how it's done from the 1989 Batmobile gift with purchase. You have two stud shooter at the front to represent the weapons hidden underneath the Batmobile. You don't necessarily have to have the gun display. You can always remove it to have the configuration of it still hidden underneath the bonnet. But you can see it's not that easy to pull apart. But unfortunately, they don't include the extra pieces. So if you remove the guns, you do have a hole on top of the bonnet, but this can be easily replaced by some other brakes. And between the rear wheels, there are actually two gears inside, so when you push the Batmobile along, you can see the flame spinning. And this is how you fit Batman inside, which I wish they actually designed a way that is a sliding window rather than flip open, because the sliding one would be much more accurate in terms of creating the Batmobile from this series. A few stickers to give the interior a little bit more detail in the seat here, which unfortunately they didn't build a full seat, which it reveals some of the technic parts inside and also the gears between the rear wheels. There are lots of feedback in terms of the color of the Batmobile, but I think I'm fine with the late navy color just because I have some other toys based on the animated series back in the days, and it was also navy. And these are the three minifigures included in this set. Obviously, we have Batman, and then we have Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. I think it's a very interesting selection in terms of the villains, because typically when you have a Batmobile set, they tend to include Jokers, and Mr. Freeze is actually an interesting choice. So for Batman here, you've got the new cape, so there's no fabrics, and I think this is the first time I get a Batman minifigure without the Batarang, and the helmet itself is a dual molded single piece, so you don't have the headband for the minifigure head now, and I think this is a good choice. But this wasn't new; they actually introduced that since last year. But overall, I think the Batman is a very good looking minifigure, but because of how Batman looks in the animated series, because of the different textures, so in terms of the face, doesn't really look like the Batman in the animated series. But I think the body, torso, and the legs stand very well. In terms of the villain, so we've got Harley Quinn with her iconic hammer, and it's just a very typical Harley Quinn minifigure, and with the outfit you've seen in the animated series, and she has a secondary face. Unfortunately, the quality of this print isn't that good because it's a white print on a red minifigure heads, and I'm not sure if you're able to see this, but you can see the red line across this area, the forehead, which even though I think I could complain to Lego, but I don't think the replacement send out will have any improvement. And then for Mr. Freeze, he has a stud shooter, and just due to the character design, doesn't have that much details on the torso, but nonetheless, it's a very accurate depiction of Mr. Freeze you see in the animated series. And this is the Batmobile based on the Batman the animated series. I do like the look of the set. I think it captured the looks of the Batmobile very well. Whether the color is accurate or not, it's really depending, how you see, the animated series and how you feel about the previous toys. But nonetheless, the Batmobile is very well done. Unfortunately, the stud shooter cannot be hidden, and as I mentioned before, I do wish the opening mechanism instead of flip open is the sliding forward. Having said that, the minifigures are excellent and it's a slightly cheaper when compared to the D2C Batman animated series set to get this particular Batman here. And yes, the retail price is ridiculously high at 100 New Zealand dollars without discount, with a set that actually feel like should be 60 or 70 New Zealand dollars. Luckily, I bought the set with 25% off, which makes it a little bit more reasonable. It is definitely a set for the fan, and if you like the animated series and love that Batmobile, this is a set for you. But make sure that you get a decent discount because I still feel $100 is a little bit too much. Do let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. And of course, check out the video of me building this set.